Okay, come on, flip around. There we go. Poor connection because we're not on Wi-Fi. We always have to be on Wi-Fi when we stream. Reconnect, it says. That's great. Let me clean off the camera because it's a little iffy. Good enough. Hey guys, what's going on? I thought I might as well just do a quick little live stream for this quick little announcement. So if you didn't watch my live stream yesterday, then you can totally go back and rewatch it if you need to. But I've gotten confirmation to build my huge shelf layout. It's so I don't know. So first, my mom said that she didn't want holes in the wall, right? Well, now she's gone for the total shelf idea to where it's not on legs. But yes, I'm getting to build that layout of mine. It's going to be great. I don't know when we're going to start construction. I guess whenever I just get the materials. Whenever we get the materials, it's going to be pretty good. I mean, it's not going to be as wide as I hoped it would. In some parts, it's going to have a double track main line. It's going to be a foot wide. Where did my tape measure go? It's going to be, let's see, what's it? It's going to be a foot wide, which is right there. It's going to be on the wall. It's going to look good. It's going to be great. It's double track main line. We're going to have switchovers. God, that sun is bright and hot. We're going to have switchovers to where we can run a train that's on main 1 over to main 2, depending on direction, or main 1 to main 2. There's going to be 2 so that you can switch from both directions, from main 1 to main 2 to main 1. So I don't know if it's going to be like, if I'm going to call it eastbound, westbound, or northbound, southbound. I don't know what's going to be the deal. But it's seriously going to be great. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to have working signals, dispatch controlled, with little switches. So it's going to be dispatch controlled signals. We're going to have railroad crossings that are going to be sensor controlled. And it's going to be, there's going to be a decent sized yard where we can do some switching and run some locals. And like I said, we're gonna hold on. Let me get the drink. My throat is killing me. I have no idea what's going on. Probably just allergies. Open away from me so it doesn't squirt. There we go. I should have done that beforehand. Anyways. If we have something lined on the ready track for main 2, if we have something lined on the ready track for main 1, or main 2, whichever, let's just say main 1. If we have it lying on the ready track for main 1, and we've got a train on main 1, all we have to do is flip the switches for the switch over, and cross him over from main 1 to main 2, or from main 1, I said main 1. So main 1 to main 2. So I'm hoping this doesn't get too confusing. So while he's going at a steady 15 miles an hour through the switchover from main 2 to main 1, main 1 to main 2, and then the guy on the ready track is coming out at steady 10 miles an hour. If it's not a relatively short train, like if I'm running the 24-car train out of the ready track and a 60-car train on the switching over from main 1 to main 2, he's gonna be at main 1 before I have the opportunity, before the 60-car train. He's gonna be at that switch. He's gonna be off that ready track and onto the switch before you even know it. And the guy who's coming from main 1 to main 2 is not going to be able to, so he's going to have to stop, wait until the signal clears, until he clears the switch, and then he can get and go. It's going to be a little confusing, but operating sessions are really going to be fun now. You're going to have longer trains, nice scenery, maybe a station if I can figure out where to put one. I was thinking about up there on the headboard. Where is that? There it is. right up there on the headboard. But now that I'm gonna have 2 main lines, I gotta seriously like think it through. Like, okay, where's 2 main lines gonna go? Unless I put it like over here on this shelf or something, I don't know. It's only gonna be a foot, so I've got to really do it with space thinking. So, but yeah, just wanted to make that quick announcement. It's just going to be that's it. I'm building my layout, and the 4x8, I'm not sure what's going to happen with it. I'm pretty sure, cut this string. I'm pretty sure that I won't have the 4x8 anymore once I build this, because garage space, it's like if it's not being used, I'll probably just sell it off to some other model railroader, make a little bit of money. So for the moment being, the 4x8 is still going to be used. Just right now, it's not being used, like at the moment, and then, like at the moment, it'll still be used. Like I'll still go out there and I'll still run a few trains. I'll probably set up my looper track again. Probably won't set up any switches or anything like that. That way, it's not too complicated to take all down. And when I want to take it down, I'll probably end up selling it off to another model railroader who's trying to get started into the hobby. But yeah, that's that, and I'll do a layout building series where you guys will get to see the whole progression from start to finish, from the first little nail that's in the wall, from the first little screw that goes into the wall, all the way down to the almost finished product. I say almost finished because the layout is never really finished. Like, you're still constantly adding things. I've got to figure out if I can I gotta find a figurine that I can paint up to be myself. I gotta find a pretty white one at that. Just kidding. You can regular, if I need to, I can paint. But I want to find some figurines, and I'll do me with maybe a tripod and a camera and a little camera that has a little camera flash while the trains are coming by. That might be a cool addition. I might, if I can put a station in, I might, do something like this. I might do a little figurine at the station where he's taking a video, taking a picture, and I might do that. I might do it other places. I might make him removable. Well, no, because then if he has a camera flash, then that means he's constantly there, because I got the wires. So, depending on if I do like a little camera flash or not, maybe I won't, maybe I will. Maybe I'll just do a figure with just a camera that's, around his, around his neck, or maybe one where he's got it up to his face, and then a tripod. That way I can move in different scenes. But, yeah, that's that little quick announcement, and I can't wait to get this thing started, and we're just going to have so much fun with it. Operating sessions are going to be so fun. Longer trains will be run, obviously, and there's just going to be so much more added fun to this. It's going to be so much more fun than operating on just a little 4x8. It's going to be a blast. Not from the past, but from the present. It's going to be a blast from the present, actually, the future, because we're building it. We're not building it now, we're building it in the future. Yeah, anyways, it's going to be great. I may not be able to run as long as trains as, somebody who had a huge 24x24 or 30x30 or some huge number layout. I'm going to be able to run maybe 40 car trains at the most, depending on car size. I've got to figure out that intermodal cars shouldn't be that difficult depending on size. Again, so if you have if you have the 48-foot intermodal cars like I have out there, then it shouldn't be too difficult to get a 45, 50 car train. But if you have something like maybe the 53-foot, might be a little different in size. I don't know. I don't remember if I compared those two or not. But scale-wise, I don't think they're much bigger. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. It's only 5 foot more on the prototype. So 5 scale feet more actually doesn't equate to that much. So it shouldn't be too much bigger. Well, you could probably get a decent sized intermodal train with a couple locomotives, and maybe, like I said, depending on car size. If it's an ore train with the tiny little ore cars, then maybe 100 of those tops, but definitely nothing insane. Like, we can't have it wrapping around to the front of the locomotive and having it chasing itself. That's one thing I gotta be careful about. Train length is everything, because you can always end up wrapping it around and have it looking like it's chasing itself. It's one thing I don't want to do. I want to have the end of the train at it, the far enough length away so it doesn't look like it's chasing itself. At least at the end of the second, like where the end of the second locomotive is, if it's that same length, it should be okay. Or if it's maybe a couple car, like if it matches up with like maybe the third car, then I think it would be fine. Like the third car in that third car in the train, if the end car matches up, I think it should be fine. As long as it's not wrapping around and making it look like it's chasing itself. But yeah, so that's a little quick announcement. I made it not very quick because this is an 11, almost 12 minute long video now. So, well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you sometime down the line. And thanks for watching. See you later. Goodbye. Where's the button? Come on. There it goes.